What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I am still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. This is a character that's been requested in many videos in the past, so I'm not going to show all the comments on the screen this time because I'd have to download a bunch. But as you probably saw from the title of the video, we are looking at Storm. So Storm right over here is an X-Men classic. She is a 3 energy, 2 power card. Her on reveal is that she floods the location, which means that the next turn is the last turn cards can be played at that location. Storm is a fantastic control card, fits in a lot of decks, quite honestly. I'm playing her right now with a Zola deck, which I'm having a lot of fun with, but you can see her Surfer, you can see her with a lot of different things. She's a fantastic card. Now, as always, we're not here to talk about the card, we are here to talk about all the variants. Now, I don't actually know how many variants she has in the game. I know she has a lot though, so let's go down over here. She's got 1, 2, 3, oh my god, 4, 5, oh my god, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 variants to go through. That's wild. That's a lot of variants. So let's go one by one, look at each one of them, and see which one's our favorite to our least favorite, all the way up to our favorite from there. So first up, we got the Pixel one over here. This is one of the weak ones in my opinion. I always talk about how there's a lot of good and bad when it comes to Pixel ones. I am not a fan of this one. Her face just, you know, looks really weird. You know, the suit is fine, whatever, the background with all the lightning and all that, but I would definitely say that this is not something I'm super keen on getting. I actually think I have this. I don't really like this one. Definitely one of the weaker Pixel variants in my opinion. I've talked about it in the past. There are some really good ones, there's some really bad ones, and then you've also got the so bad it's good, and then you've got the ones in the middle that are just kind of blech, and this is one of those blech ones, which just kind of lands in the middle. So that's how I feel about this Pixel one. Next up, we got the Baby one. Awesome. I actually really like this one. I'm a big fan already of Baby as a whole, so this one really just works out really well for me. Love the hairstyle on this card. The background's pretty cool, and it just works really well for me. I'm a big fan of the Baby one over here. I'm going a little bit faster because we got 10 to go through. Next up is Alex Horley's right over here. So this one, if I remember correctly, is from a bundle. Oh, it's the season pass. That's it. This was from the season pass for the Savage Land. So the same month as Zabu. So if you guys did not purchase that battle pass, you cannot get this one anymore. It was an exclusive one at the time. It's not bad. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the Savage Land theme in general. Like, I didn't like the Rogue variant either, or the Devil Dino was pretty similar to them. So as a whole, I'm not a fan of that theme. So this one doesn't do it just because of the theming of it, but it's not a bad card. I think the background works out really well. There's a lot going on there. The little dinosaur over here on the corner. It's not a bad card. I'm just not I'm not a fan of the theme. That's it. And it was part of the season pass, so if you didn't get it, it is exclusive, so can't get it anymore. Next up, we got this one here from Volmy. This one is so good. This is one of my favorite ones already. Storm looks badass over here, hitting the lightning storm or whatever on her name. The background's a little bland, but I think it works because of the lighting and the style of the card. Very, very cool card here. She looks really cool. How much is this? Is a 1200 gold one, so it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's not a bad one, I think. Not a bad one at all. Next up, we got the Peach Momoko one. It's pretty good. I think it fits in with the Mystique one, which I like. The Mystique one looks really good from Peach Momoko as well. This isn't bad. I think I just saw it's unknown, so this was not in the game yet, so we don't know what's the cost or anything like that. I do like it. I think it's a pretty good one over here. I like that her color, her like suit color is a little bit different, right? That red orb, I don't know if that's like a lore thing, so if you guys know, make sure to comment down below. Looks really cool. Her hairstyle obviously very different as well. I do like it. It's a very unique style. I'm a fan. I gotta say, so far Storm has a lot of variants, but a lot of good ones. All right, damn, that's a good one. Iban Coelho and Jesus Arbertov. I don't know how to say the name. This one is the nullified version, right? Yeah, nullified, 1200 gold. I have seen this one so many times. I've been tempted so many times. So good. Very, very cool. I'm a huge fan. Actually, funny enough, right before I hit record on this video, I opened up Marvel Snap to turn the audio on so you guys can hear the music in the background. And I was like, oh, I have 2 boxes that I hadn't opened, so I just opened them. I actually just got Null. So, funny enough, I know it's unrelated to Storm, but the nullified version of it. Very cool. Very excited to play with the null card as well. Very, very cool variant over here. Love the drastic difference in the color scheme of this one as well. I always talk about how I love when they take a card and flip it, and this is one of them where the nullified version is really cool. I think I also generally prefer nullified versions over the venomized version, but I'd love to know what you guys think. So comment below, nullified or venomized, which one you guys prefer. I gotta go with the null ones. This is so good. Oh, this is I've never seen this one before. Frontier Agent? What is this? Let me check down here. The anime variant. Okay. This is pretty cool, actually. I love how different this looks. Yeah. She has a lot of good ones, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna rank these. This is instantly I was like, that's a really good one. Love the hairstyle, the lightning bolt in her hand, like obviously I was gonna say the anime way, but that's the whole point of this. Very cool over here. Unknown, so we still don't know how much it costs to be in the game. We got 3 left over here. This is Ryan Gonzalez. We actually just I don't remember seeing this one when we looked at Ryan Gonzalez's variants earlier this week. Not bad. It's like a chibi Ryan Gonzalez variant. It's not bad. I think that just because I've seen so many good ones, this one doesn't stand out as much. Maybe with the rest of the Ryan Gonzalez and chibi variants, this would be a bit higher. But compared to the last like 2 or 3 we've seen, I'd say this one's a little bit on the lower end. Nothing wrong with it. I just think that the drawing's a little off for me. The background is fine. Pretty cool here. I also wish that it's a lot of white. I feel like if there was just a little bit more, there is a lot of color. I don't know what I'm saying. Not a fan of this one. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. Is this one in the game yet? No, also unknown. It does say chibi, so it's a chibi Ryan Gonzalez one. Next up, we got Jander Gonzalez. This is the ultimate variant, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. And this was a hero one. So, if I remember correctly, when they did the Martin Garrix hero video, they gave this one out for free to everybody. Or if it wasn't free, I got it for free for sure. I don't remember spending any money on this. Maybe it was like a bundle or something. It came out at the time with the hero video. So if you guys didn't get it at the time, you cannot get it anymore. This one, I gotta be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I've seen the other one, which is the Black Panther version. Also not a fan of this one. Of that one, sorry, the Black Panther one. I don't know why. I think that the like black and white scheme for this one just doesn't really do it. It's not bad. I just think that there's so many other good ones that this one definitely is at the bottom of the list for me. I can't put my finger as to why I don't like it. I think it's just kind of like there's nothing going on, right? It's just like a bland background. The hair stands out the most, obviously, over here. And like I don't know. I think the other ones just look better than this one. I'm so excited I got this one for free, but I wish that we got the other ones because the other ones are better. And last but not least, we got Jim Lee over here. This one is also unknown, so not in the game yet. This is not bad at all. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of her suit in this one. And the background's fine, I guess. Pretty good. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I think we just saw a lot of other ones that stood out as being better. So this one kind of just lands in the middle, depending on how much it costs. And hopefully it's not like an ultimate variant. Because if this is an ultimate variant, I would definitely drop it lower. Not a huge fan of it, but I don't hate it. Jim Lee is an incredible artist, obviously, so I do like his art style overall. I think just some of the other ones really stood out to being a lot better. So those are the 10 variants. So right over here, we got the Pixel, Baby, Savage Land. I think this one's called the Volmi variant, Peach Momoko, Nullified, the anime, Chibi, Hero Ultimate one, and the Jim Lee. So as always, make sure to comment what's your ranking, your favorite, least favorite. What other characters should I do? Let me know. And while you guys type out your answer, I have to figure out how do I rank them. So I think I want to go... That one goes there. Yes. That one I'll put... Give me a second. Yeah, like that. Yes. I'm going to put that one, I think, here. That one's going to go there. Yeah. Okay. I think we're doing pretty well here, guys. I'll do that, like this, like that. I always do this on the fly, so obviously it's not always going to be like the best way to do it. I should probably plan this ahead of time, but this is more fun, right? You guys like listening and hearing me think about what I may or may not think of each of the variants. All right, I think that's how I'm going to rank them. Okay. I've done my ranking. I might be off a little, but I'm pretty sure this is the way I want to do it. My number 10 is the Pixel one. Like I talked about before, I think it's pretty blech. It's kind of not so bad it's good, and it's not good either. So it just lands in that middle area where I don't want it. I don't think anyone would want to get this one. I would not be excited to own this one if I got it for free, and I would never spend any gold or anything like that on that one. So bottom of the list in my opinion. My number 9 is the Savage Land one. As I talked about before, there's nothing wrong with this one. I'm just not a fan of the theme of this one. I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of people have this one much higher on the list, but just the theming of the Savage Land itself was just not for me, so it's very bottom of the list for me. My number 8, surprisingly, honestly surprisingly, is the Chibi variant, the Ryan Gonzalez Chibi. You guys know this by now if you watch all my other videos. I am collecting all the Chibis, and this one I'd say is one of my least favorite ones we've seen so far. I just think that the other variants are so much better, so this one's really low on the list at my number 8. My number 7, someone just subscribed to YouTube, so if you subscribed on Friday 11:30 a.m., thank you for the subscription while I'm recording this video. All right, next up we got the Ultimate variant over here. This one I'd say starting here to the middle part, there's like a couple of them where these are the middle ones, right? So they're not bad and they're not great. This is the one that if I didn't get it for free, I would not want to get it, but I'm happy I have it. It's not the bad. It's not a bad one. I think the previous three, like the Chibi one, the Savage Land, and the Pixel, are worse, but everything else obviously is better. That's how rankings work. But I don't know. It didn't do it for me. I did like the Martin Garrix song and video, but this variant didn't really work for me. Next up, we've got, this is number what? 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6 is Jim Lee. Right in the middle, as I said it would be earlier. Nothing wrong with this one. I just think that the other ones are better. I think the drawing looks really good. It is clean. There's not a lot on it, which is really good. But I kind of wish that there's just I think I wish her suit was a bit different. I think I'm not a fan of her suit in this one. And that's it. It really is just a suit, but it doesn't bother me. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's as good as the other ones. And I think that depending on the cost, this could move lower on the list or maybe just up or two, right? So if it's a 700 gold, I'd be more tempted and interested in purchasing it. But I think that if it's 1200 or an ultimate variant, I'm happy with where I've ranked it over here. My number 5 is the baby variant right over here. Fantastic card, I think. It's adorable. It's cute. Love the hairstyle on this one. Love her suit, actually. And it fits well with the other baby variants, as we talked about before. This is a must-own, in my opinion. From here onwards, I think all of these ones are worth their cost, and you should be trying to get this one. I'm pretty sure this one's only, 700 gold. Worth the price and a fantastic card. My number 4 is the Peach Momoko one, which we still don't know the cost, but I would say anything 1200 or 700, it is worth it. Ultimate variant, that's where it's a little bit trickier, or if it's a bundle, then it's absolutely worth it in my opinion too. Fantastic card. Love this one. Very different from everything else, right? We see a bit more of a darker side to her. The black suit instead of the white suit from we saw earlier. Fantastic card. I think I'm just a big fan of Peach Momoko overall as well, because the Mystique one, we haven't done a video on Mystique yet, but you guys probably know the Peach Momoko Mystique is the number 1, no questions asked. So this one is really high up on the list as well. Number 3 is the anime one. Surprisingly, I'm not a big anime guy, so I don't know why, but this one really stands out. I think I just love how, like, I talk about this in the previous video where I don't like a card that's messy, where there's a lot going on in the card. This one does a really good job where on the left and right side over here where her hands are, there's obviously all the lightning bolts coming out, but it's out of the way and you still see the full focus on Storm. I think that is a fantastic idea to make the card look really epic while also keeping the focus on the character herself. I love it. So that's why I probably put this at my number 3. Number 2 is the Volmi one. I've seen this one animated, I'm pretty sure, right? This is the one. Yeah, this is in the game. Yeah, that's the one. This one looks awesome animated. I love how badass Storm looks, right? We talked about this before where I love a card that gets very different. And this one obviously just stands out. It's so cool. It's clean. It doesn't have a lot going on it. But what is on the card is it's there to add to how cool Storm is. And my number 1, without anyone being able to, no questions asked, basically, is very obvious. The Nullified one. I think I gushed all over this one. I love when you take a card, a character, and completely change him to be super different from everything else. And in this case, Nullified Storm looks completely different from all the other versions of her. The red really stands out because everything else, I'm pretty sure, is kind of like more blue, right? As you guys can see over here, this red really makes her stand out. Her suit looks awesome. The lightning being red and all that, fantastic. And that is my ranking of Storm. So as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give this a thumbs up. What's your favorite, least favorite Storm? What other character should I rank? I've got a huge list already. We've already ranked as well a bunch of others, so make sure to check out the playlist and watch the other variant ranking. Let me know how I'm right or I'm wrong about all my variant ranking. Love to hear from you guys. And as always, subscribe and have a good rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.